What's up, Timmy Academy? I've got the last of the videos in the Jersey Trip collection buying series. I'm going to do two collections. Sorry, I'm trying to get this camera situated. Hope you're not seasick. I've got two collections in this one. They're both pretty small, so they'll be pretty quick. I just figured I'd smash them into one video. So these were the other two Anthonys. I think I had said in the other video that all three collections that I bought in Jersey were from guys named Anthony, which is just crazy. So this is beautiful. This is exactly what I want to see when I'm buying a collection. This is awesome. Brand new sleeves. Everything's in near mint condition. This is exactly the list he sent me. There's no bulk to deal with, which I'm totally fine with. I like bulk, but like it's just quick, concise. The list was at about $2,100. I paid him $14. Yeah. So we're just gonna go through real quick. I'm just gonna break this one down. I haven't actually pulled because it's an easy breakdown, and when I'm breaking down, it'll give you a good idea of how I break down collections. We already know everything in this list is over $2, so everything will be getting listed on TCG Player. So usually what I'll do is I will just go. Let's zoom in. I'll just go for stuff that's going to get kind of listed on direct sales on Facebook, the bigger stuff, and then stuff that's going to go onto straight onto TCG Player. So Ravager. Look at that beautiful worm coil in it. I have not seen this one yet. I feel like this was hard to pull in double masters. I just haven't seen a lot of those. Escape Shift, Selvala, Cryptic Command, Ensnaring Bridge, Rip the Hedge, Crossing Rights. That was Jeet. Look at that. And what was really cool, there was only one card in this whole thing that he had marked as LP. All his cards are beautiful near mint, even the old ones. So this will go aside for my collection. And there are some invocations in here as well. So we got a nice amount of invocations and inventions in this buy. I'll put that over there. No Hierarch Atraxa. These used to go in this pile, and now they go in this pile. Sub 20s. Sorry, blurry cameras. Blurry camera disease. Entirely Peace, Progenitus. Oh, Kozilek. Thoughtseize. A couple Embercleaves. I'm not sure where Embercleave is sitting, but I'll put it in that pile. Questing Beast. Playset. Nice. Skithy. Schematic Ori. Sort of Worn Peace can go in there. I think Elder Gargarot's over 20. Fairy Time Raveler they just sell, so usually this is the direct sales on Facebook is higher value cards. It's worth it to grade and price out manually and put into my spreadsheet, and then which you can find a link to below. I need to sort it out and update it right now, but my personal inventory direct sales spreadsheet is always in the link below, so if you need any cards, that's the best way to get them for the cheapest price. If you order them from TCG Player, they're going to be a full TCG low pricing. Not sure what Brazen Borrower is at these days, but this is all kind of smaller stuff. First Sliver. I think I'll put him over here because I've got another one. Godless Shrine. We got some shocks. Yeah, this was a good list. I mean, it's really just a bunch of... Oh, look at that foil time spiral conspiracy. That's pretty cool. I have not seen this. That's pretty sweet. I like that. Dragon God. Yeah, so I think the rest of this is all going to be Helm of Obedience. Reserve list. The rest of this is probably going to be... Oh, actually, wait. Nope, these will go... Ooh, look at that sexy promo. Emrakul, Aeon's Torn. Jace the Mind Sculptor, foil from M25. I thought that was foil Wrenn 6 for a second. Ulamog, Pact of Negation, Snare Bridge foil, Euro, Sword. Both Emrakuls. Unclack, Skeleton, Avacyn. Foil Omniscience. Ooh. Pre-release Omniscience. Nice. Nexus of Fate. Okay, so those will go in this pile. Cool. I believe this next box is all smaller stuff. Yeah. So we won't go through this so much because it's just not that it's boring. It's just not as exciting as heavy hitting cards. So yeah, these will be the ones that go direct sales on Facebook. So we've got a nice pile of these after that trip. So just show you. My inventory is looking pretty good right now. Oh, there's my cell phone. There's my drink. Yep, that's right. I drink drinks right next to all these cards because I'm not scared. I'm actually scared all the time. I try to be very careful. So that's the stack. That's 3 collections so far. And then we'll scan down here. And these ones too. Just make sure. He did throw in some extras too. I think he said the list dropped by like $7, so I threw in some extra. I was like, okay. Really nice guys. This Anthony was from New York, and his dad came down with them. They drove down. I guess they live in Brooklyn, maybe. Swung through Manhattan, and then met me in like mid-Jersey. I was up there. I was headed north to go drop off that that set I had sold to a fellow dealer, and they met me up where he's from. They came down, super cool. Actually, his dad's name was Anthony too. And it was funny, he was saying, the son was talking to his dad and saying, hey, I'm going to meet a guy in Jersey in a parking lot to sell Magic cards. And his dad's like, I'm not letting you ride alone for some shady parking lot deal. So I thought that was pretty funny. Super nice guys. Like I said, this collection is easy to break down and get it all sorted and listed. Everything's in near mint condition. They're all in matching sleeves, so I know which collection it's from, right? So when I go back and list, you can kind of see. So here's the current box of what needs to be uploaded onto TCG Player. Well, there's a couple boxes. This is the higher value box. So this is this collection, obviously. So I know when I'm doing this, I don't even really need to grade it. It's all in near mint. Most of this is in near mint. This is from AJ. And then this is all from from Madison here in North Carolina. So it just helps to know kind of where everything came from. So Anthony number 2. This is his collection. He lived down in like the Millville area, so he was about he was about an hour from where I was staying, south. And we met kind of in the middle. This is what we initially first started talking about. And then he had the rest of his cards as well, so I just picked everything up. He had listed this for $400 on Facebook Marketplace, and I immediately shot a message, said, I'll take it. And then we started talking, and he was like, well, I think I might have underpriced. And I was like, totally. This is a full set of Mirage, by the way. Full near mint set of Mirage. Was collected in the 90s and has been sitting there ever since. So I don't know if you've picked up on it yet, but I've started to get really heavy into full set collecting and putting together full sets. So whenever I see them that are nicely priced, I hop on them. So we were talking about it, and then I was like, yeah, 400 is a little underpriced, if you're patient. Bing! If you're patient with it on eBay and you've got some time, you could probably get 800 for it. That's why I messaged you right away, because at 400 it's a steal. And I said, I think a good deal is probably 6. So we settled on that, and we had a conversation, a video call for about an hour, like a week and a half ago, and he wanted to, I just kind of ran him through everything, what to expect, what my offer would be. I priced out his cards for him and showed him, kind of how to do that. And I said, this is what my offer would be. This is probably what you net if you broke it all down and sold it yourself. Selling the Mirage set and then selling the singles separately. LED. And I told him just to keep the cards, but he wanted to, he was going to think about it for a little while, so he got back to me that next Monday and said he wanted to sell them. So I think he just wanted the cash to put in a retirement fund, which I think Mystical Tutor is, might be a better investment than these cards. It's not like he had power. There were a couple dual lands, but I think in 5 years you might double your money potentially. But you might also, in 5 years, you might only see a 10% increase. It's kind of a not a gamble, but that versus gaining 5% on it year over year in a retirement fund, that's just safe. So that's the way he went. So I got this beautiful Mirage set. I was really happy with that. And then there was some other stuff in, look at this. Who remembers the 90s? I think we had come to a price and I rounded up because he had found these, and I was like, oh yeah, those are actually worth something these days. Crazy, right? Koshkin Falls, a couple of worms. Look at that beat up. Oh man, that's rough. So those all go in the personal collection. Now there are, I think he did this recently. There's a nice amount of Ice Age. I'll look through that, see if we have any Mystic Remoras in there. There was a tag with the Dark, so that's pretty cool. And all the usual suspects are here. All the bulky, dark, beat up. Oh, there's an Uncle Istvan. That's pretty cool. I don't often find them in the bulk. Oh, it's a couple of artifacts. Those are rare to come across in random dark bundles. Nothing crazy, but it's still the dark, so we like it. Looks like there's some legends in here too. Let's take a look at that. All the shadow. All right, sorry, the camera cut out, and the camera died, and while I was waiting for it to charge, I sorted the rest of the set, just so it'd be a little easier. So we got a couple beat up Legends cards, nothing really of note. That's where we were when I stopped, when the camera cut out. The rest of this is we've got some, we've got a bunch of Weatherlight here, Ice Age, a little bit of Revised. These 90s boxes are great. I love getting collections from the 90s. So we had some interesting things. All right, well, let's do this. This is obviously... Alright, so besides the full Mirage set, these things in top loaders were the other pieces of the collection that we kind of had priced out. So we've got two nice condition Badlands. They're nice LP. Actually, I don't even think I took them out to look at them when... he had sent me some pictures, so I wasn't terribly concerned with the condition. Yeah, nice LP. They've been played. They're not in perfect condition, but they look good. So we got two baddies. Those will go up for sale. Let's see. Sulphur Springs, a Manifold, Demonic Tutor, little couple random reserve list things. These will get sold. Make a couple piles here. Reserve list, that'll stay. Worldly Tutor, Enlightened Tutor, and these are pretty played, the tutors. Femaref Enchantress. I thought this was funny. These were in with the cards we had. And he said these have been in these top loaders since the 90s, which makes sense. It's hilarious. Shivering Dragon's worth $1. Maybe in good condition, but these are pretty... they're not terribly played, but they were, that was a heavily played card back in the day. And then we had, this was just kind of reserve list stuff as I was looking through. Nothing really crazy of note. Pendrel Mist, a couple bucks there. Goblin Bomb, Firestorm, Peacekeeper, Winding Canyons. Just a lot from Mirage, Visions, and Weatherlight, because honestly, those three sets from that block have so many reserve list cards just in them. Oh, and then we had a couple Lightning Bolts and a Meek Stone, Guardian Silex, so that'll all stay. And we had these were just kind of extra little things that I found while sorting through the bulk. Just 50-cent dollar cards. They're all in played condition. None of them are near mint, but Urzalands, Felwar Stones, couple bucks, more Urzalands, and I just stack all those up. Same with Snow Covereds, Fin Horns. We did hit a couple. Come on, camera. There we go. We did hit a couple Mystic Remoras, 3. And a Doomsday, 2 Doomsdays, and an Hour of Silence. So, a couple extra bucks there. Nothing major. Besides that, there was strangely 3 foreign cards. 2 like FBB revised, I guess, or this must be Renaissance. Yeah, these must be Renaissance, but they're all different languages, which is strange. And then I thought this was cool. Very rare to get 2 crimped cards in a collection, but that's a strange crimp. And I thought the one on this Still Energy was pretty cool. So they'll go in my misprints pile. Let's just take a look. These are the boxes from this collection. So he was telling me, he drew that on there, which was so common back in the day. I've probably got 10 of these boxes that were hand drawn from the 90s. I had mine done up like that as well. And then he also, I thought this was funny, he also had cut out cards, and I think they're cards. I kind of want to, I think they're actually, we could probably see from the core. Yeah, they're either cards or they're from, they must be from a magazine or something, I don't know. And then his box that says Anthony on it. What's in here? Oh yeah, just a little 5th edition box with some lands in it. And yeah, so I just thought that would be cool to show and just funny. Well, I'm going to go, now that all the collections are broken down, all the videos are recorded, I'm going to start uploading cards and doing price lists and all that stuff and getting ready for massive sales here in the next week. Keep eyes out. You can find my TCG Player store below, as well as my inventory link as well. They'll be updated over the next couple days. So, rock and roll.